to 2016 to Top Rope Reality right here on the YouTube, but not on Facebook because they're a bunch of a-holes is what they are.
True. They say we're not real people.
They shut us down, folks. They shut us down.
We are coming back.
Yes, we're gonna put some pieces together. We're gonna go around their little stuff. We're gonna be back on Facebook very shortly.
There's ways to fix these things.
But we're gonna definitely be on YouTube.
We will always be on YouTube.
We were born on YouTube, and we're gonna stay on YouTube all the way through 2016.
That's right.
Like we did in 2015. And let's get started this week.
We don't do a bunch of that Twitter stuff. We don't do a bunch of that Instagram stuff. We don't do all that extra stuff. We just stick to the original. We stick to YouTube. That's where you can find us, and that's where we'll always be.
Oh, yes. And, boy, did you have a great holiday?
Great holiday. I mean, look at you. You had a great holiday. Look at this shirt.
I love it.
Look at my shirt, ladies and gentlemen. I know there's a computer in the way. It is an NXT shirt. He's got a Regal shirt, which is now technically NXT.
Yes.
So we did very well.
We had a good New Year. You have a good New Year?
I had a great New Year.
I hope everybody out there had a great New Year. So let's get started with huge breaking news that has almost destroyed the foundation of WrestleMania 32.
It is crumbling underneath.
It's like the Titanic. It's tilting up, and they're afraid it's going to sink if the Captain Vince McMahon doesn't
might turn into the Poseidon where it splits in half and sinks, you know?
But John Cena had shoulder surgery.
It's always hard to say that.
Yes, it is. Yesterday,
in
Thursday,
Birmingham. We could have went and stalked him, and we didn't do it.
But he's okay now.
Because it's John Cena.
It went through good, but he is looking to be out 6 to 9 months.
But you know, he always comes back quicker.
I say 5.
He comes back quicker, you know.
Yes.
Good to go. I'm just kidding.
So the Undertaker John Cena match is off the table.
Off the table. There's no John Cena. He may be. They'll ship him in. They'll travel him in.
Of course,
just to be on the show.
He'll be there.
Just like you'll see Shawn Michaels and all the others that are retired. You'll see a bunch of them, but he will not be wrestling. So who
that is the big question.
Undertaker face at the biggest WrestleMania of all time, 100,000 seats?
Will they get 100,000 seats now?
Will they? I mean, that's your boy. That's John Cena. I mean, they make it sound like if John Cena's on a Raw, oh, it's the worst thing in the world, and we're gonna crumble underneath us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is the time to step it up or step it out, ladies and gentlemen, because you've got plenty of talent on the roster. You got plenty of people to work with. You got plenty of part-timers that can still go. Plenty of full-timers that can go. You can make a full, complete roster.
Take the handcuffs off and let them go. They know you can give them guidelines. You can push it to this far, but don't go any farther, and they can do it, and you can have a great show.
Yes. But while we're talking about injuries, did you see what I saw about every champion from
yes, I saw that. Yes, I saw that.
Every one of them are now injured.
That is
John
weird.
Cena injured. He was U.S. champion. Divas champion Nikki Bella injured. Tag team champion Cesaro and Tyson Kidd both injured.
Yes.
The Intercontinental champion was Daniel Bryan, and he's apparently always injured. And the world champion Seth Rollins injured. Every one of them injured. So this WrestleMania is totally different.
That is freaking weird, but yeah,
this WrestleMania is going to be totally different because I don't think Seth is going to make it for WrestleMania.
He's not?
John Cena's out for WrestleMania.
The closest Seth will do right now that we're talking is SummerSlam.
Wow.
And it could be the day after SummerSlam.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That the shoulder for Cena, he comes back quicker than what it was his knee. What it was.
Yes.
I mean, your knee.
But
there's a lot.
Cesaro was shoulder.
Now, did you also read that they are both Cena and Cesaro are training partners, and they both go out with shoulder problems? Weird. Maybe they're going a little too far with the weights. You're getting older, people. You gotta trim it down a little bit. He's almost, he's 38 years old.
38.
Woo.
Cesaro's 38?
No, Cena's 38.
Well, 38. Speaking of somebody else who's 38.
Who is 38?
Someone who could be signing with the WWE, AJ Styles.
He's 38?
He's 38.
Woo! You are past the limit to get signed, but ladies and gentlemen, that is the next breaking rumor department we've got going on here. That he might be signing New Japan Pro Wrestling stars AJ Styles, 38. I didn't even know that.
38.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Just say Nakamura.
Nakamura.
Don't say the first name because it's weird.
It may be changed.
It will probably be changed. Just take out the first name, call him Nakamura. I like it. Anyway, Doc Gallows and Karl Anderson.
4 right now from New Japan Pro Wrestling, but they said there could be more.
They're talking about Tama Tonga and Bad Luck Fail, both from the Bullet Club also, along with those guys, besides Nakamura, and those guys' contracts are coming up, and they are negotiating.
I don't think this is Vince behind this. I think this is Hunter behind this.
Hunter he has been given the checkbook, and he is writing them.
Well, they lost.
I mean, because you could get AJ Styles, give him a 2-year deal.
Yeah,
By the time he's 40 years old, and 41, because it depends on how old he is now. You say 38, but he may be the tail end of 38. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Give him a 2-year deal.
Could be 36, but it's
He's
past 35.
Give him a 2-year deal. Get him, or close to that, whatever. Get him up to 40 years old, and in those 2 years, you'd be surprised how much money he can make in 2 years with WWE.
Yeah.
And he could go off and do more, because he's already said he's got to slow down his, because he had that sciatic nerve going on. And he realizes now he's got to slow down his style. He's got to change his style, just like people like Daniel Bryan, just like people like Jeff Hardy. When you get older, it happens.
Can we see Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles at WrestleMania?
I would love
The door is open.
The door is wide open, and come on in. I mean, Nakamura, I'm just wondering, who are they putting him against? That would be very interesting.
That'd be...
Could he start teaming with a Tommy? Could we get them two together?
Yeah. Could Gallows and Karl Anderson take on the Dudley Boys?
I'd love to see it. I would love to see it.
I mean, there's a lot of tag teams out there, and the tag team division is good, and I would like to see them stay as a tag team. I think it would help the tag team division.
Yes, and I could see them beating the crap out of New Day, making fun of New Day for acting stupid. It would be so much fun.
Some other big news about WrestleMania.
Yes.
And if you got Twitter, or if you've seen Entertainment Tonight, or anybody with entertainment television, you know it. The Rock will be at WrestleMania, which is good. That's what Vince loves. Vince loves that.
But what will he be doing? And does it guarantee you that since he's there, 100,000 seats will sell out? Just from an appearance, I wouldn't sell out. I'm going to go see The Rock. I can go see the local movie screen. I can see The Rock.
What if John Cena's out? John Cena becomes the host, and The Rock steps into John Cena's position.
The Rock versus The Undertaker.
Does that sell 100,000?
Would it for you? I think it would for me.
Hey,
I'm going to Ring of Honor. I'm not going to WrestleMania, but I tell you, I'll be watching it.
Yeah, I'll definitely be watching it.
And that would be a huge match.
So.
That would be a huge match, and ladies and gentlemen, the World Title Series final matchup.
It finally ended, folks. This past
Tuesday.
They keep switching on me.
Yep, because now they're on Pop TV.
I looked at it. It was live. I always like to watch live shows, TNA, WWE,
Did the live aspect interest you with this show? No.
It seemed like this was taped.
There you go. It might be tape delay. I don't know. But did I call it from 5,000 miles away that the miracle. Oh,
I thought you were talking about who
the
became
champion.
I forgot who became the champion.
Because I thought it was going to be Matt Hardy.
The bad thing about the miracle wearing that goofy ass hat, when he come out, it looked like Heath Slater wearing a hat.
But did you see? I saw the little video. He was wearing a suit with sneakers.
Yes, he was wearing a suit with sneakers.
Sneakers. My wife would kill me.
Yes, I know that.
But his wife was there, and she was looking quite nice.
Yeah, they wouldn't worry about what he was looking like with that stupid hat.
Nope, I wouldn't care about that hat. I wouldn't care about them shoes.
And didn't he say he was the Jesus of wrestling?
He did.
Don't do that.
Somebody gonna get struck by lightning.
Not a good thing to do.
But I am interested to see how they use him. I mean, they're making it sound like he's going straight into the world title picture. But I would think, calling yourself the Jesus of wrestling, that you're not going to be a face.
That's not two faces.
So I don't want to see him versus EC3.
That's who's the champion is now. So they just pretty much went through this tournament thing and gave it
right back. Right back to EC3.
Oh, another thing too.
Yes.
Did you see any other videos? Did you see James Storm, which he came back?
He did, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, James Storm has returned to Impact Wrestling because apparently WWE was only going to give him $100,000 a year.
Yes.
And TNA guaranteed money from all you people that pay your electricity bills for Panda Energy. Thank you very much, because you just paid this man's salary 2.5 times more than $100,000.
I'm not upset.
I would do it. 2.5 times more.
I mean, you take this from WWE, which they could give you the money and then drop you the next week, or guaranteed money. I mean,
and it's guaranteed money, yes, and he's very comfortable in TNA. But if he went to NXT, there's endless possibilities though. He starts at 100,000, but
said-
where would he end? You see
He
what I
said the
mean?
door's still open. He's still talking in terms of Triple H. There's no hard feelings.
Right.
I mean, he probably told Triple H, I get guaranteed money. Triple H probably said, we can't give you guaranteed money. Go get the guaranteed money.
Right.
I mean, he can come back and get the 100,000 or less and be a trainer and do nothing but train
Exactly.
people.
Um.
I mean, I don't blame them.
Yes.
I hate it. I hate to be back. I do like they put beer money back
Oh,
together.
yes.
That will help them.
There's no tag team division, so yes, this would help.
Yeah, there's no
Because
tag
there's
team.
the Wolves, and then we're done.
That's true.
We're done.
And,
The
what,
Wolves.
and and Eric Young.
Eric Young and Bram. I guess because they're both crazy.
I don't know.
But I do like the beer money's back. I do love the video where they're talking back and forth, and Bobby Roode tried to do James Storm's line. He said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa,"
Yeah.
and he went to go do his line. And Bobby Roode said, "That's my line."
I don't know.
And then they did beer, man. That was entertaining. I liked it.
I don't know if it was supposed to be done or it was a script because I did watch it in tape delay. I DVR'd it.
Okay.
After Eric and them beat down Bobby Roode,
Okay.
you heard the beer pop.
Okay.
And of course, Josh and the Pope were trying to write it off like, oh, they pushed the wrong thing. I don't know if they jumped the gun or what on doing the beer money beginning.
It's supposed to be James Storm's beginning.
Yeah, when they do the beer popping.
Uh,
He came out of the crowd, so.
oh, so
He
he
didn't-
didn't have
and they-
music.
No, he just came out of the crowd.
He's not supposed to be here.
They
Is that
popped. Yeah, he didn't come from the back. No crowd, dummies. So stupid.
But they hit the music too soon.
They just did the beer popping sound. They cut it off. No music. It was just the popping the beer.
That's funny.
When Bobby Roode was still down, trying to get back, trying to catch himself. His breath
They
and
apparently
everything.
pushed the button. Well, maybe they just leaned in. They leaned and pushed the button on
You should
accident.
wait till after they are shaking hands and whatever else they did.
That is true. But yes, James Storm is back. And then we're going forward. WWE.com asking fans which title needs to be redesigned. The big vote getters. The Divas and the Tag Team titles.
Yes.
Who wants to carry a penny around with them?
Not me.
And speaking of tag titles, where are we at?
Speaking of tag team titles,
Speaking of tag team titles, you
Bubba
wrote
Ray
that twice. That's
commented
weird.
on the poll and said
That's
the
the
next
next
time.
he and Devon won the tag titles, they'll be bringing back the old title belts they previously held.
I love it.
I do.
I think it would help ratings too.
I mean,
Nostalgia.
those belts suck, and the Divas with the big butterfly.
And they need to become the women.
It does.
They need to become the women's title.
To me, if you're called a diva, you're just like, I'm a diva.
And that's
It makes you look stupid.
It was good with Attitude Era, but it's run its course.
That's true.
You know, they do the women's. It's the women's championship, excuse me, in NXT.
Yes.
You definitely need to be the women's championship and the world's women's title in
That's true.
the big leagues in WWE.
Big news and people getting married.
Yes.
Vicky Guerrero's daughter, who formerly was in NXT, met the love of her life while she was in NXT and has married NXT star Aiden English of the Vaudevillains. So, I mean, there's only one man in this world that could say his father-in-law is Eddie Guerrero.
That's
and
true.
that is Aiden English.
That's true.
I mean, if you already are a great wrestler, but now you've just been added to a great family lineage.
Start doing the Three Amigos.
I mean, my gosh, his grandfather-in-law is daggum Gory Guerrero!
Now, this part right here is fun. I had to copy this down about an AP story talking to Dixie Carter about them being on
Lord.
Pop, and wait till you hear what she had to say. Go ahead and read it.
Yes, Dixie Carter said, "We've always been criticized about taking WWE talent, and I think it's pretty interesting how the roles have been reversed. Our competitors, our competition, have been after our talent. A lot of times they come back because the grass isn't always greener, and what we have here is very special."
Yeah. Okay, so let's just count. Who have they taken? Samoa Joe
Yes.
and AJ Styles. I will even count AJ Styles if it's
See,
finished.
to me, I wouldn't. I would count him as a New Japan guy. He wasn't in
But see,
TNA.
I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. That's two. Can we look on the other side?
Because they didn't keep James Storm.
Nope.
And who
Because
else?
they come back because the grass is green.
The grass is greener. Because you got to think about it. Who else from that was homegrown talent went to WWE? Because all they did was they got back their old talent, like Booker T, like Kevin Nash, like Scott
Yeah.
Hall, like Hogan when he was there. Eric Bischoff's now in better terms with it. Blah, 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 blah. Those were all people from WCW, WWE that TNA used, and they came back. Christian's another one. R-Truth's another one. They were WWE, they went to TNA, they came back.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm not real sure. I mean, who came back? Grass is greener. James Storm?
Yeah,
That's it.
That's it.
Samoa Joe was a little bit smarter. Realized, hey, I'm going to stay here.
Yeah, because I'm fixing to be at the Royal Rumble and move up. Because they need me.
And when they need you.
When they need you, that's when doors open.
Yes, and the future endeavors list for last year.
Yeah, as we finish up part 1 here,
which is pretty decent because I have seen so many more people than this on a future endeavors list for a year. I mean, remember when they had Black Tuesday or something when they eliminated a bunch of people?
And see, they can't do nothing right now. A lot of people are safe. Their jobs are safe until they start to get back to mortality. They cannot.
Because even Randy Orton might be out from WrestleMania.
Wait, no, he is.
It's crazy.
Because he's got that shoulder and
and the neck. That's right.
He's gone. Yeah, he got 2 operations.
That's crazy. But I think we're missing one on here.
Oh, wait, that's the video played. That's what I've copied down.
I think it was 2015 when they lost Bill DeMott, though.
Well, the guy put him. He was, I think.
He resigned.
Yeah, but he was,
But he left the company, so I'm just going to say Bill DeMott. But
I think it was. I mean, all the stuff we had in 15 with Hogan and Bill DeMott coming in part of that stuff and making people run around naked with donuts on their.
Well, that was back in the other stuff, but
yeah. But here's a list of what we have for the people who left WWE or was fired in 2015. You had Justin Gabriel, who is now with Global Force.
Yes.
You had Rey Mysterio. Booyaka Booyaka, but I'm sorry, Rey Mysterio, but you are definitely being replaced by Kalisto. He is on a hot track of being the new Rey Mysterio. I think he may be the next United States champion.
There you go.
You got AJ Lee, which, you can't, when your husband's got a riff with you can't stay.
That's true, because there's lawsuits and everything involved.
CJ Parker, which I think he's doing a lot better in Japan. He may be back.
Juice Robinson.
You had Hulk Hogan, and we know why you have Hulk Hogan, because he said something he shouldn't be saying, and he got caught on video.
Right.
Layla, she retired. She run her course. I mean, she knew what she had to do. She could always come and be a trainer if she wants to do something else.
Sure. Or the host for
a host of something.
For what you call it,
Billy Gunn, you do drugs, you have to go. You cannot be a trainer and do drugs and get busted.
Which, I mean, and that was actually not recent, but it was something that, again, like Hogan, in the past, it popped up and it said, well, we have to set a good example for the talent in NXT, and if he's okay to do it, to do body lifting or weightlifting, because you're not lifting bodies, you're lifting weights. If you're doing that for weightlifting competitions, then why is it not okay to do it in NXT? So I can see their point in that.
That's true. Solomon Crowe, he
asked to leave.
He's done nothing. I mean, you've seen him one time, and then you may not see him again for 2 or 3 months.
Yes. They brought him in right along the side of the other guys, and like Sami Zayn and Finn Balor's and all that, and Hideo Itami's, and he kind of got they were so focused on them that he just didn't stand out enough for them, I guess.
I mean, I think he had like 2 or 3 gimmicks before he got done for it. So. And then Brad Maddox, which I don't know if it was a cocky pricks thing or what, or whatever he said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
He said in an interview that he said cocky pricks, and Vince did not like it.
I think that's like with the JR. Oh, you couldn't control Ric Flair drinking, you're fired.
They just gave a reason.
What's the reason? Get rid of him. He's done.
Because there was nothing going on. And see, they can use that. Well, yeah, he got fired, but he said this, so that's his own fault. Yeah. And so that way, there's no political incorrectness of, oh, you fired somebody.
Yes.
Because he did it to himself.
And speaking of Billy Gunn, if everybody forgot, you may have forgot. I have forgot.
What'd you forget?
On part 3 on Billy Gunn, we're gonna do the Ass Man lyrics.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You forgot about that? Yes, I have forgot about that. And I've done one of them several times, and my Lord.
It's a little creepy, is it not?
It's more than a little creepy. It's freaking weird. And what he wants to do to asses. So I figured we just go through it, and when the asses part is, I'll do that, because I know you don't.
Yes, I'm not going to say
you don't cuss, and you can do the other parts. So.
I will do the other parts.
But up next in part 2 is everybody's favorite, as we are on the road to WrestleMania. We are heading toward more Royal Rumbles as we do 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Trying to catch up so we are back on schedule.
Yes, because we were out 2 weeks. We hope you didn't miss us too much. And by the way, we could tell part 2, I'm just saying, y'all love it.
You love it.
I saw over 50 for one of them and 26 for the last 2 times. That's huge.
I think they like the older ones. That's what Survivor Series was.
Yes.
The closer ones were the better ones, and as they get, spread out more and more, that people drop off. And I think this will do the same thing. It wouldn't surprise me if some of these don't start
There you go. But we will find out. But up next, we will talk about the pay-per-view review. So come back and see us.
In a few clicks right here at Top Rope. Really hope everybody had a happy new year as we are rocking and rolling in 2016. Right here on the YouTube. I'm Mike Hogan.
And I'm just a Carter.
We'll see you in a few.